Hello, 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 and welcome to another Settlers 2 10th Anniversary Edition video. It is me, Ilan Moore, and I'm excited to bring this to you. So have a seat, get comfortable as we work our way through the keyboard commands and shortcuts that you can use to move faster. This video is for people who want to move as fast as possible, be as efficient as possible. So hey there, if you want to win, I'm talking to you, pay attention. Also, let me encourage you, if you really want to win at Settlers, go and look at our optimal system video. It talks about all the best, most efficient practices. This video goes along with that video. And also, if you want to get the deep knowledge on all the buildings, all the professions, then you need to go to fandom.com and you need to look up the Settlers 2 10th Anniversary Wiki, Fandom Wiki, because that's what I've been working on for about 2 months, and we've got all the tips, all the tricks for all the professions. If you want to go deep, that's the place to go. It'll turn your world upside down. But for now, what are we going to be looking at today? Well, on the screen you'll see all the commands, the keyboard commands that we're going to be looking at, and I'll take us through those. And I'll be looking at the cheats, the things that you can do to cheat, or in my case, to test. I use these to test different theories, different hypotheses, and make sure we understand this game completely. So without further ado, let's jump into the keyboard commands. Alright, so you can access all the menus from these buttons down here, but actually there's quicker ways, and most of these initial buttons are how to do that. If you press the space bar, you get the construction menu. You can figure out what to build. It shows you the buildings that can be built. So that's the first one, space bar. Second is the B menu, to get to the buildings menu, to see what you should be building. So the B toggles that on and off. C is your statistics, C for statistics, not S anymore. It takes you straight to the statistics menu, and C to toggle that off again. If you find yourself far away from home, you want to get there straight away, press the H button or the home button. It'll both take you back to your headquarters, and it will reset the zoom level as well. So H is really good. I gives you your inventory, so you can see what you need or what you've got to be able to build. You can then move quickly through the tabs, but I will always take you to this inventory. After that we've got L for tools. No, L for, I don't know why, but this is what is going to get built by your toolsmith. That's the L key. M is your map. You can toggle your map on and off in the top right hand corner, M for map, and N toggles the notifications off in the top left hand corner. N toggles those on and off. P is the pause menu, and as you can see, I've paused the game. P is very useful both in single player and multiplayer. It will pause the game. S is for your settings, so this will come up. Sadly, pressing S again does not close the settings menu. Bit of a bug there, so you have to go to the X. T tells you what your mission is. T gives you the mission, and free play endless game is our mission right now. So T toggles that on and off. V will cycle through the game speeds. Press it once, you get 2 times the speed. Press it twice, you get 3 times the speed, and then it cycles back around to normal speed. And then Y will turn on and off the user interface. Why not? We'll turn that on and off. So if you want to take a beautiful screenshot, use the Y key. Using the insert key, we'll swivel the camera around 90 degrees clockwise. The delete, DEL key, will swivel the other way. You cannot swivel all the way around. You can't rotate all the way around. You can just go 90 degrees one way from normal or the other way from normal. If you want to have full freedom of movement, then you can press down the middle scroll wheel and move the mouse to move the whole thing around, or you can press the right hand mouse button to change your angle to see behind things. But when you release the right hand mouse button, unfortunately you come straight back to this angle. It doesn't leave it. We will come to how you can change the angle and leave it there shortly. Page up and page down will zoom in and out. Page up takes you up, page down takes you down or closer, zooms you in. Your left, right, up and down mouse buttons, or arrow buttons on the keyboard will move the screen around, and enter will allow you to chat. So if you press enter in the top left, you get a little text box, you can say hi, and if you want to send a message to everybody, something like subscribe to my channel, then you go ahead and you type it. And in a multiplayer game, everyone can see that. In a single player game, obviously, only you can see that. But it's also good for typing in the cheats, and we will get there in the next section. If you want to see where a settler is going, you can hover over him and then press the O button. Oh, and he will then observe that settler and follow him. You can press the page down button to see him from the front, or the page up button to see him behind. And when you're done with that, you see where he's gone. You see he's planting a tree there. You can press the page up button once again to come out of that view and see, oh yes, he has planted a lovely tree. Finally, the escape button will give you the game menu, and once again it doesn't toggle on and off. You have to actually go to the X to turn this off. Now all of those commands are given in the game manual. Here's two that aren't. If you want to cycle through your storehouses, you can press the comma key and it will go to your headquarters and then other stockhouses and harbours, anything where you are storing things. Pressing shift and comma will cycle back the opposite way. Similarly, pressing the full stop, the period, the dot button will cycle you through your military buildings, and again pressing shift and full stop will cycle you through the other way, so you can check all your buildings very quickly and see if there are any that are exposed. One thing that I've realized while doing this video is the order that it cycles through is the order in which these buildings were built. So you can cycle through to see the buildings closer to your headquarters and further away from your headquarters, and see those very quickly. So that's all the commands, all the keyboard shortcuts. Again, really good if you want to move quickly. I recommend you practice these. And then if you want to do some testing, like I do here, again are the commands you can do to do a little bit of testing. So here, if you run out of resources and you're wanting to do a big test, you can type in "give me some more" and it will add 10 of every resource to your headquarters. It won't add it to the storehouses, it'll add it only to the headquarters, but you'll have 10 more of everything. And here we have the next storehouse. You see it's still empty. It's only the headquarters that get some more. But you can use this again and again if you're trying to test how long it takes things to happen, or what's being used most. Really useful to be able to type in "give me some more." The capitalization is important. It needs to be the right capital letters and lowercase letters, and there are no spaces. The next one that I'm showing you now is freedom of movement, and this you press down the mouse wheel and move the mouse around to change the direction, and then you can use the forward arrow and backward arrow on the keyboard to move forward and backward. And it makes it more like a first-person shooter. It changes the way that you move around entirely. Look at all these soldiers leaving. That's because of the "give me some more." But yeah, so it does take a little bit of getting used to, but once you do, it's more like flying an aeroplane or playing Minecraft or something like that. If you ever find yourself in a world where it's all gone dark and the fog of war is there, and you're not playing multiplayer but you would like to figure out what's around you, just type in "show me the world." And you might feel like Jasmine in Aladdin, who feels like her world is very small and she can't see, and she says, "I can show you the world." And here it is, there's the world. So this command is like a genie, it will show you the world. "Show me the world" is the command. You get rid of the fog of war. My favorite is a time saver. It's too fast, and it will speed up the time by about 20 times, almost 20 times faster. It does depend on your computer and your processing power. Mine works at about between 22 and 23 times faster. But yeah, if you're running tests, if you're trying to do things over and over again, and you just want to go straight through all the boring bits, too fast. You can then cancel this by pressing the V button. And finally, if you're bored and you just want to win, "I need some help." And you can end the mission no matter what it is. So that's all the keyboard commands and the cheats that you can access through the keyboard. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's going to help you to be even more efficient, to be even more effective, to win more Settlers games. In the meantime, I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.